Hello. Welcome to Motivational Gems. My name is Sarah. In this channel, we talk about mindset, personal finance, and entrepreneurship. Today, we're going to be talking about ways to save money on groceries. We're going to go over some tips that are going to help us fight inflation. Tip number one, cook from scratch. Cooking from scratch is healthier, which saves you money in the long run when it comes to medical and health related bills. When you cook from scratch, your food doesn't require chemical preservatives. Besides being healthier and cheaper, cooking from scratch is much tastier. Tip number two, do a quick inventory of your groceries. Before creating your grocery list, check your pantry, refrigerator, and freezer to see what's in there. If you want to get more specific and sophisticated, there's an app called the Pantry Check app where you can inventory up to 200 items free of cost. You can actually keep track of the expiration dates if you want to. Number three, make a grocery list and stick to it. Now that you've inventoried your house, you know what's in your pantry, what's in your refrigerator and your freezer, you're ready to create your grocery list. If you're one of those people who likes to create a menu for the week, this is going to be very useful for you because your grocery list will reflect what ingredients are on that menu. All ingredients and spices need to be included on your list, and any other snack or healthy meal that you're going to make that week. Tip number four, know when to shop. Not all grocery stores follow the same schedule, but the great majority start their weekly specials on Wednesday. So if you want to get the most bang for your buck, show up on a Wednesday and start shopping on that day. Because the sales have just started, some managers are willing to honor the coupons and specials from the week before, which is actually the day before. So you get the advantage of getting specials from that week, and any item from last week, they'll still honor it. Don't be ashamed to talk to the manager, especially if you're a regular client. Tip number five, buy generic and store brand. These private labels, known as store brand, usually originate from the same manufacturer. They want us to believe that it's a different product, that it's inferior. It's the same thing. What changes usually is the label, the name, the color, the little logo. That's what changes. You can save from 15 to 30% of your spending amount if you stick to generic and store brands. Tip number six, say no to bottled water. You can filter your faucet water through one of these Brita filters or a very similar one, or you can get a bigger filter for the entire family that goes underneath the sink. In the long run, you will save money. If your kids are in sports, get them a cute bottle where they can put their filter water. They can even put it in the refrigerator. But let's be more conscientious and save the environment. All of these plastics are ended up in the landfill and in the under the water in the sea, and we're contaminating the world. You can save money by doing this, and you do your civic duty while you're at it. Tip number seven, shop in the season. It's better for your wallet. Buy your fruits and vegetables when they're in season. Not only you'll see the difference in taste because the fruits are much tastier when they're in season, but they're in abundance, so the price is really great. Try to memorize these prices of the items that you like so that you can see the difference. It's pretty obvious when they become very high, and that's because they're not in season anymore and you find yourself grumbling at the high prices. That's the time to maybe consider the frozen products when they're not in season because those are much more economical. Number 8, ignore eye level products. A lot of you guys know this, but I have to say it. The supermarkets and grocery stores know that we are mentally tired. They know that we're in a hurry. Okay? They know that we are tired and stressed out and all of that. So, what they do is they put the most expensive items at eye level. These products have paid for that positioning, okay? And who ends up paying the difference in price? You and me. So you're going to look up and you're going to look down for the generic prices. The more competitive ones, the store brands are down there. You might have to actually bend down to get it, but it's worth it. Okay, let's not act like cattle and let's be more strategic and savvy when it comes to our shopping. Okay, start looking at these items and you'll realize that the ones with the fancy and famous names are at your eye level. Ignore those and save a lot of money. Tip number 9, buy your meat only when it's on sale. If we constantly use this practice, we're gonna end up with stuff in the freezer, meats and fish in the freezer that was bought at a reduced price. So what that means is maybe you still have some chicken left that cost you less money. So maybe this week you will buy steak instead because that's what's on sale. So with your grocery list in hand and with the shopper, the store shopper on the other hand, you will be strategic and you're going to buy the items that are on sale, the meat that's on sale. Number 10, bring a calculator to the supermarket. And remember, your cell has a calculator. Now, I don't know you, but I remember as a child and as a teenager that ladies used to bring a calculator to the supermarket. I haven't seen that in years, but some people still do it. If you're on a budget, if you are determined to eliminate debt, if you want to have your emergency fund in place and start investing in the midst of all this inflation, we need to get our act together and stop that impulsive buying and stick to our budget. So what better than the calculator? Now, some of you might be very good in math and you can do the math mentally. You know, you round up the numbers and you more or less calculate. But if you're not that good in math, bring your calculator. You already have it with you because it's in your phone, and start adding up so that when you go to the cashier, there's no surprises. Okay, this is an old trick. We have to get back to it and make use of the calculator. Tip number 11, use coupons wisely. Wisely being the key word here. Because not because we have a coupon, it means that we have to go running to get this item. There's certain things that we don't use in our house. So we want to get coupons for those things that we do use. It's very important to remember that there's the store coupon and there's the manufacturer coupon. If you happen to find both on the same product, it's totally okay to use them and you'll save tons of money. This is a habit that I'm not much into, But every now and then I find a coupon and I will use it. I just don't show up with stacks of them. But I've seen it on TV. People can save a lot of money. So remember, for the products that we use, let's try to get those coupons and be very mindful of the expiration date. Tip number 12, watch the cash register. Nowadays, products are scanned. They're being scanned. But what if a product is on sale and the computer doesn't know about it because it wasn't programmed? Or what if the computer has the wrong amount, a higher amount? We need to be very mindful of this and pay attention. In some stores, it's been so bad in the past that they've had lawsuits. For example, Walmart will give you $3 off any product if you find that they were in error, that the price on the receipt is different from the price in the aisle. They'll give you $3 off of each product. They're trying hard not to make the same mistakes that they made in the past. So yes, mistakes can be made, mistakes have been made, and it's up to us to watch that cash register, looking for mistakes, and have it corrected right there on the spot so that you don't have to drive back to the supermarket. So if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe so that I can know to make more videos. I actually have more tips that I would love to make in a second video, but I want to make sure that you like this content and that it's interesting or useful for you. So please let me know, and thank you so much for watching.